Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our 13th annual MMVC24, a 3-day online conference from August the 2nd, today, until the 4th. That's over the weekend. So I'm really excited about this. We've been doing this since 2011. Many of the presenters are back, so that's really exciting. So it is wonderful to have you with us. Are you ready to listen? Because there's going to be a lot of watching, I guess, reading and listening time. So make sure that you've got whatever you need. I've got my bottle. So if you've got your water or your coffee or your tea or any other beverage, something to keep you, or food, we will have a 10 to 15-minute break between the sessions. You'll stay in the same room, but I'm going to start a new YouTube streaming, a new recording for each session. So that's how it works. It's one link, registration link for all. So that's a bit of information. So as I said, I hope you're ready, because here we go. All right, so what is MMVC24? What does it stand for? Anybody know? Because it seems that the acronym just stayed an acronym without really, meaning anything anymore. But it used to mean something. So please add in the chat if you know what MMVC stands for. And every answer is correct, because you don't have to know the answer. This isn't that kind of quiz. So your guess is the best way to go. So let's see what we have here. We've got the weather. It's sunny in some places, and I know it's cold in others. So thank you for adding that. And we've got different countries. I can see that probably 23 different countries, I presume, if not more. So we've got the world here, and this is really wonderful because some of the presenters are here as well. So MMVC, you are correct there. Wow, we have a correct answer. Moodle Mood Virtual Conference. That's what it started as in 2011. It was supposed to be in Cancun, Mexico. That was the plan, but it turned virtual. And it no longer only involves Moodle, it involves anything that the presenters want to discuss. It's mostly related to education and anything related to education. So things have changed in the past 13 years. So these are the wonderful presenters, and I'm so grateful. I'm bound down to you, really grateful to all of you. The presenters, and of course the attendees, those who are here, and the presenters who are here, everyone. But the presenters, because they keep coming back, and it's become a kind of community. I don't know what to call it, but it is a very close, I guess, because everybody keeps coming back, and we're getting to know one another. You learn a lot about educators or people in general when they present, and if they do it, on and on, you get a picture of some kind, and it's a great way to connect. So we've got quite a few countries here. I don't know if you can guess how many countries we have, but we've got the United States, we've got Canada, we've got Poland, Sweden, you can count as I go through them, India, Japan, let's see, Argentina, Venezuela. We've got South Africa, Iran, and Tunisia, and Italy. Right. So I hope you were counting. How many did we get? Feel free to add. These are the flags. And if you don't see your flag here and you're a presenter, I apologize. But if you do see your flag and you're here as a participant, then you can say hooray. I've been watching, I don't know, you probably have as well, the Olympics. Let me know in the chat if you're watching the Olympics. It's really exciting. And I just watched a three-way basketball, women's basketball. It was absolutely amazing between the United States and Italy. Thank you for adding your flag. That is wonderful. Thank you, Eldar and Vislani. And Mushtaq is here. Wonderful. And you, Sarah, thank you for that. Wonderful. Thank you for adding that. So feel free to add. We've got Myanmar to add your flag as well. We've got Germany. Wonderful to have everyone. All right. So a little bit about me, if you don't know. And things change, of course, even though, you know, I change. You can see by my hair, the color and style, and glasses, no glasses, but also my my workplaces change. But I guess the most that I've done in my career so far has been teaching English as a foreign and second language in the K-12 and higher education. I've done that for over 40 years. I've used computer-assisted language learning technology in all my classes, whether young learners, high school students, or younger, or adults. That's my thing, has been for over 30 years to use technology. I also follow a peer-based learning methodology with technology, and I also teach and use mindfulness in most of my courses. Mindfulness is always with me because that's how mindfulness works. I'm the past chair of TESOL Call IS. This is my final year, and I'm on the EVO 25 coordination team. I've been there for, I guess, over 10 years for sure. And I'm faculty at Immersive Technologies, an MSc program where I teach virtual worlds and augmented reality as well as mixed reality on a Moodle platform, which makes me really happy. At the university has changed its name, but it's still fully online in Greece. And it's called, oh, I made a spelling mistake there. It should be a U and not an O. University of Thrace in Greece, and I'm really proud of that. If you're interested in learning about virtual reality and augmented reality, you're invited to join. I'll be happy to give you information on how you can get your MSc or PhD. This is the certificate. Okay, this is just a sample one for this first session, opening ceremony and overview of MMVC24, which is this particular session or presentation, as you wish to call it, or Zoom meeting. And you'll be getting 60 minutes for each. That's the duration. The date will appear. My name will appear. And there's the logo for MMVC24. And your name will be there. It's automatic. So you need to be here for at least 60 minutes, starting when we start, not before. If I open before, that doesn't count. And if you're here for 60 minutes or more, you get a certificate. So that's really exciting. And you'll get one for each session today. That's 8 sessions, 8 certificates. And they're all ready, of course. And tomorrow and the next day, you'll get more. You'll get 16 more. So altogether, 24 certificates for attending. There's also a certificate for something else that I will talk about. So the platform for MMVC24 is Moodle. That's where everything is hosted. The Zoom meetings originated, they were scheduled on this Moodle platform. By the way, how many of you are there? Just to let the presenters know that you are all there. I have added all the presenters as presenters to the course area. But anyone else, let me know in the chat. We've got Morocco too. Great, Fauzi. Nice to see you here as well. So let me know in the chat now if you have enrolled. If not, I'm going to add information plus the link. Okay, the link is there with the ID 249. So yes or no, that's what I'm looking for right now. Yes. Flamin, yes, of course, because I don't know if you added yourself or if I added you. So yes, I know that Hendrik, who's a presenter, added himself. Thank you for that. Nagui, I saw you. Mushtaken, great. I'm glad because I haven't seen you yet. It's wonderful to see presenters and attendees coming back. And it's an honor for all of us. We're all honored to be here together today. So I see a lot of yeses. So if there's a no, please keep adding the link for others who have not registered. Now, you don't really register, you kind of enroll. You get an account and you enroll. On the main page, you will see a video on where to click. So it's really easy. You don't have to fill in a form or anything like that. So I'm happy about that. So this is the layout. This is what you will see in the center, because there's a left and there's a right, but this is the center. And you'll see an overview and layout and information under that. And then you'll see, let's get acquainted. Everybody see, let's get acquainted. Let me know in case I'm going too fast. We've got Indonesia. Well, nice. Yes or no? Do you see, let's get acquainted? Yes, no, on the slide. I'm going to stop you just to make sure that you're seeing things. Right. So you click on that. This PowerPoint presentation is also available in the course. So you'll be able to see it. And everything that's blue is always clickable in my courses and on my slides, at least most of the time they're blue. All right, lots of yeses, that's good. And then you can see, so you get acquainted using a few ways. I hope you like them. And then Zoom, the Zoom meetings will appear for day 1, and they will appear for day 2 and day 3. You'll also find other information under each of the days. Now notice the syllabus. The syllabus is under overview and layout because it's in black. The minute you click on the blue, it turns black, and now it's not clickable anymore, as you can see here on the slide. And then you'll see this information, the syllabus of MMVC24, information about that, the presenter's bio, and I'll go through them in a minute, and then the live online sessions that will appear. And those are all Google Docs. Now, the Let's Get Acquainted is with an animated avatar, and I hope you're going to have a lot of fun animating your avatar. The third day, well, actually every day, you will be reflecting using a tool called Book Creator. How many of you are familiar with Book Creator? Book Creator is an amazing tool that I've been using for a while. It's interactive, and it's a way for you to take something with you, so that at the end of the 3 days, you'll have lots of tools and lots of images and videos that you can take away. Book Creator is completely free. You can also print it as a PDF file, and you have all the links and everything there. So if you haven't heard about it, Hendrik, this is your chance to try it out. These are the certificates, the digital badges. There's one for introducing yourself, one for day 1, which is today. If you miss any of the sessions, the live events, because it's too late for you or you've got something else to do, you'll be able to watch the recordings, but you won't be able to get a certificate because you're not going to attend. But you will get a certificate for reflecting on all 3 days. Okay, so that's one way. So we've got day 3, and then there's day 2, sorry, and then day 3. Next year is going to be on August 1st to the 3rd. And we're ready for next year. So if you're thinking of presenting, you'll get a chance to add your name and grab a spot before it's taken before next year, a year in advance. These are the certificates that you'll be getting for reflecting on the sessions using Book Creator. And by the way, the more you put into the book, because it's multimedia, the more you will get out of the whole thing. So it's up to you. If you invest and you do a beautiful job, you'll also get something more. So there's a step, your name will appear, not my name, it's automatic. So make sure that your name is the way you want it. Because if right now, when you go into your profile, you see something like 123 or CU or something, but not your name, change it on Google if you're using Gmail to log in, or if you're using Facebook, or if you're using Microsoft. Make sure that, or Yahoo, make sure that your name is the way you want it to be. And then your name will appear. And if you're a presenter, of course, you'll also get a certificate of appreciation for presenting. So day one, what's ahead today? So before I go on to what's ahead today, because right after me, we're going to start. Are there any questions? I'm looking at the chat. Oh, I see that some of you already have your badges. That's great. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. So any questions? Looking for questions. Put a question mark so I know it's a question. I don't see any questions so far, but if you did write a question, I'm missing it. Please rewrite it. So oh, you also received one, Noreen. That's great. Are we going to Second Life? No, Minnie. Minx, we're not going to Second Life today. We are going to Second Life on the 5th. Not today. Today, it's something else. All right. And you got one too, Yusra. Glad to hear that. All right. So now you're going to get one for the introduction. Let's continue here. So day one, what's ahead in day one? Well, we've got Rob Howard. Rob, I think you're here. At least I saw you. So maybe you can, let me find you again. Yeah, here we go. Rob, if you'd like to, let me make you co-host since you'll be co-hosting very soon. Rob is our first speaker, and I think you're probably the first one every year. So Rob, I think
try to be.
Yes, you grabbed the spot, and you grabbed it last year. Oh, I love your background. Lovely. Okay, you don't have to show yourself if you don't want to, but
No, that's okay. I've done my makeup.
okay, so you're ready. Wonderful. All right, Rob is going to be presenting first. Rob is coming to us from Poland, but if you wondering why his English is perfect, it's because he's from Boston, and Bostonians speak perfect English the way the British do, right? So,
Not anymore.
all right. So, Rob, do you want to tell us, as we're reading, tell us a little bit about, or maybe you want to surprise us? I don't know, a little
I'm going to surprise
appetizer, taster?
There's a good chance. Is Doris here?
She will be.
Okay. There's a very good chance I'm going to leave room at the end for debate and discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And as you probably know from the last time you've heard me speak, you and Doris and I will probably argue.
Yeah, we love to argue. Yes.
Yes.
It's not really arguing, right?
No.
We're just debating,
Debate.
and yes,
Yes.
or we're just speaking loudly, but we're not arguing. We're just raising our voices.
Yeah.
All right. So English language teaching in the age of AI. I didn't realize we reached that age, but apparently, according to Rob, we have.
I'm that old. Yes.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant the age of AI.
I know.
All right. So thank you, Rob. Let's continue here. You can unmute yourself and turn off your camera. Thanks. All right. Next is Ebba. I'm not sure if Ebba is here with us. She's going to be presenting after Rob. If you're here, you can add to the chat and say that you're here. I didn't see her. So if you're here, Ebba, say hello. Ebba is coming to us from Sweden, and she's going to be talking about her favorite, my favorite too, open educational resources, navigating the future, ethical AI leadership in open education and inclusive OER, open educational resources, ethical leadership. I think that's interesting in itself, AI leadership in open education. I think it's a very futuristic topic. I don't think too many are even thinking about it these days, but I'm glad that Eva will be speaking about that. And then we've got Eva, who's also coming to us from Poland. And she's going to be speaking about Moodle and the role of Moodle in intensifying convective heat. Now, if you don't know what convection is, and you know what heat is, exchanged by modifying the surface layer of selected materials with the use of a laser beam and other interdisciplinary research project. This should really be exciting. And the choice of LMS of Moodle as a collaborative environment. I think that's super important for all of us when we talk about collaboration. It doesn't matter what the topic is. And then we've got Nicole McVeigh, who's coming to us from the United States. Nicole, are you here by any chance? I see Eva's here, and I didn't even give you a chance to speak, but I will do that. And the reason is that apparently Zoom has changed. You'll be surprised when you get to Zoom. It's no longer the same. The way you give permissions has changed slightly. It's not as convenient as it used to be. So you have to find the person under participants. So Eva, I gave you co-host. I think it's okay for you to maybe talk a little bit about, if you want to just give us a little hint. Maybe we should go into AI and research the topic beforehand. Is that necessary? Let me try again to make you co-host. There we go. So Eva, should we worry?
Hello.
Hi
I'm on a
there.
bus right now, but I'll
Ooh.
explain everything about the convective and all the other parts.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hope you don't get scared by the topic. It's going to be a nice model story.
Okay. I'm sure it will be because it always is when you speak. So thank you for that. All right. You can unmute yourself. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the ride. All right. So I don't know if Ebba's here, but Ebba from Sweden. We've got Eva and Ebba. So Nicole, if you're in the house, let me know so I can see. I don't think Nicole is here. All right, so Nicole is coming to the United States. She spent quite a few years in Costa Rica, but she's back in the States, and she has a PhD in peace. That's what we need these days, peace. Peace, tech, AI, and the future of language learning. It should be really exciting. She's also going to talk about VR, virtual reality, simulations to AI-powered learning. That should be very exciting. And then we've got Harvish Lata, who's coming to us from India. And I didn't see her, but if you're here, let me know. Exploring the digital terrains for educators. And the objective is to explore the landscape of digital tools, platforms, and resources available. And not everything's available to everyone. So this is a chance to see if these will be available for you. And then there's Lynn, who's coming to us from the United States. Lynn, if you're here, just raise your hand or add yes in the chat and I'll see it pop up. Lynn has an amazing app, a conversation app for English learners. of all ages, from young learners to adult learners. An amazing app. But besides that, she does other things. She's a lecturer and very involved with ChatGPT. She's going to be talking about emerging technologies, perspectives from EdTech developers and judges. And you can read what that's going to be about. And then there's Justin Hunt. That's the final. That's number 8, who's coming to us from Japan. And Justin is going to be talking about Poodle. Poodle is his invention. He developed Poodle. He's also a Moodle developer, user, and he developed lots of plugins that involve language learning. He's going to be talking to us about a very important topic, and for me anyways, and that is grading written and speaking assignments with artificial intelligence. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be at the end of today. And you can read about the presenters. You can get more information on Ebba from Sweden, Parvish Lata, Nicole McVeigh, and Justin Hunt. So that's day 1. Tomorrow, we'll get to day 2. So let me see if there are any questions so far before we go into the platform. Any questions so far? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking at it. Oh, Ebba, you're here, and I didn't let you speak. Sorry, I don't know why I missed that. But let me do that now so you can tell us a little bit. I don't know if you were here at the beginning. I didn't find you. I still can't find you. I mean, I saw the chat there, but I don't.
It's under professor.
Oh, it's under P. Okay. I don't see it under P, professor. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, now I see it. Sorry about that, for missing that. There you go, Ebba. There, maybe you can give us a preview of
Yes, it's nice to be here this year again. I'm happy to share some thoughts about leadership in the age of openness and AI, and the importance of human resources and humanity, and of course about ethics in AI. And my call for action is about be the leader you want to have.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Thank you. We're looking forward to that. So yeah, that's today. Going to take you on a tour right now. And the tour, see if I can make the tour. Turn off isolation. Still don't know what that means. On Zoom, you get a message, turn off isolation. Okay, so there we are. This is the course. And the number is there. It's 249. That's the course. Right now, there are about 200. I'm not sure how many participants have enrolled. Just wanted to show you. I'll take the link so I can copy it and bring it back into the chat so that you can check and see if you've, okay, that's where you enroll. You click on that, and then it'll take you to a page. It'll ask you to sign in or log in, which is the same actually. And then you'll be able to see this. So I mentioned the overview, which is down here where you have this information that I mentioned before. And then let's get acquainted. There are 3 ways. You just choose one unless you want to do all 3. And here we are. Notice as soon as I click, it turns black, which means that's where I am. But this is the menu at the top. There's also information on the left where you can actually follow the same thing. Notice I'm under Let's Get Acquainted. Close that up. There's also information on the right with the upcoming events on the right, as well as the completion progress. You will see your progress as you go through each of the activities. The royal blue will turn a baby blue, a lovely baby blue. And these are the participants who are currently on right now. So if you join us, we'll see your name as well. So under Let's Acquainted, it's over here. It's an animated avatar. Animated means that it moves its lips, or generally it moves its lips. So there are three ways. One is either by Voki, which many of you are familiar with. One is Hey Jen, and one is DID. If you go into Voki, you can use the username and password so that you can get 90 seconds, and then embed all of these. You can add this information. There's a video here on how to get the Voki, one on Hey Jen and one on DID. Okay, so that's let's get acquainted. If you go back here, you can see that we're back in the layout. Let me go into Let's Get Acquainted again, and then there's a quiz here that I created using an AI tool that Quizlet developed. I don't know if you're familiar with Quizlet, but now it has AI embedded in it so that you can create quizzes using the AI tool, which makes it really easy. Quiz here for you to try out on the 13th annual MMVC. And you can also play a game. You can play a match game, or try the other activities. If you need support, feel free to use the support form. I love questions, just like you do. If you're a teacher, we love questions, right? So feel free to ask as many questions as you wish. And if you have to repeat your question, that's fine. I don't mind at all. I love questions. And then we go on to day one. Now, day one, notice the Zoom meeting is here. It's also on the right. Okay, you can find the Zoom meetings here. If you want to see the time in your time zone, you need to go into the top where your name will appear. And when you open it up, and then you go into preferences or your profile, and you set the time in your time zone, not the country that you had to do anyways, but the time zone. And then notice there's an open discussion. This is for participants and for the presenters. So after you watch the sessions or the recordings, you can add your takeaways, what you thought about it, any ideas that you came up with, discussions that you'd like to continue. And the presenters will also add their input and maybe open questions here. So whatever we don't finish during the live meetings, we'll be able to add the continued discussions right here in the open discussion. In the open discussion, you can start a discussion. You click on it and you add a discussion. So I think you'll manage that. And you'll enjoy that as well. And then you reflect. Those of you that want a final certificate, you need to reflect on each day. You click on the reflect, and then you'll be using the book creator that I mentioned. There's a video here on how to create and embed. Very important that you embed. We don't want participants to leave the platform. We want them to stay here, which is why the Zoom meetings are also here. So you don't have to go anywhere. Everything is here in one place. And that's why Moodle, this learning management system, is so special, because you don't have to travel all over the internet. You can be in one place and do everything here. But things need to be embedded, and it's really easy. Just to give you an idea, in order to embed, you start the discussion, you give it a title, and then you go into tools, you click on tools, you go into source code, click on that, and you embed. But it has to be something more, an embed code that you get from Book Creator. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to cancel that. We don't need that. So that's, in order to go back, you can go to the left here, and you can go up and down. This is like a table of contents. It's called a course index. But it's a table of contents as far as I'm concerned, because everything is here. Notice the circles right now, they're all white or empty. Once you do the activity, they will turn green. They will be filled with a color green. I didn't go through the overview, but you need to also do the overview. But you just need to go over it, and then you get a badge. That's all. Let me scroll down under, let's get under the Zoom meeting for day 1. Okay, so that's it. And then you can go to day 2 with the arrow at the bottom. You can go to day 2 using the arrow at the top, or you can click on day 2 in the middle, or you can go to the left and click there and go to day 2. So actually there are lots of ways to get to the same place. Okay, here you can see day 2 and what's available. We'll close that up. And we are in day 2. Day 2 is the same thing, so the layout's the same. Notice you register for the live session of day 2. I put a link here for some reason. And then there's open discussion and reflect on day 2. And then day 3 will be exactly the same. Now the recordings will appear. Okay, there will be a tab that'll say recordings, and they will appear above or instead of register for the live sessions of day 3. There'll be a tab saying the recordings, so they will appear there. The recordings are all YouTube. They're streamed live. We're streaming live, so the links are exactly the same. I don't have to, record by using Zoom and then upload, download, and so on. So it's really convenient to have YouTube. That's it.